Helsley. There is a certain energy that follows pitchers who carve out their own path, not the highly touted recruits or the polished college stars, but the ones who rise from quiet beginnings, carry a chip on their shoulder, and slowly, through grit and talent, force the baseball world to pay attention. Ryan Dalton Helsley has always belonged to that category. Born on July 18, 1994 in Oklahoma, he grew up far from the spotlight of the traditional baseball hotbeds, yet he carried within him a fire that would one day put him at the center of major league stadiums. His ascent had nothing to do with hype and everything to do with perseverance, raw athleticism, and the belief that he could outwork the odds. Over the years, that drive allowed him to rise from an under-the-radar college player at Northeastern State University to one of the most dominant relievers in the majors, earning all-star recognition and ultimately becoming one of baseball's most reliable late-inning arms. As of today, after years of major league contracts, arbitration earnings, bonuses, and his recent high-value deal in Baltimore, Helsley's net worth is estimated to be $20 million. It's the kind of financial comfort that mirrors just how far he has come from the small-town fields where his dreams once lived quietly. Away from the mound, he keeps an anchored home life. He married his wife, Alex, in July 2021, and the couple welcomed their first child, a daughter, in August 2022, moments that have grounded him in a life that stretches well beyond baseball. Faith is central to who he is, and family has become the steadying force behind his increasingly public career. His athletic foundation began long before professional baseball came calling. As a teenager at Sequoia High School in Tahlequah, Oklahoma, Helsley was the kind of multi-sport athlete whose talent spilled into every field or court he stepped onto. He didn't just play baseball, he balanced basketball, football, and track, sharpening his speed, stamina, and competitive instincts in ways that later became a weapon on the mound. But even with all that athletic promise, major league scouts were not fully convinced. When the 2013 MLB draft came and went without his name being selected, Helsley didn't let disappointment derail him. Instead, he shifted his focus toward college, enrolling at Northeastern State University and giving himself 3 years to show the baseball world what it had overlooked. College baseball transformed him. As a freshman in 2014, he demonstrated flashes of the pitcher he would become: big arm strength, fierce competitiveness, and a willingness to attack hitters. His 7-4 record and 4.60 ERA earned him the MIAA Freshman of the Year award, and more importantly, gave him the confidence that he could dominate at a higher level. His sophomore year was even stronger. Working deeper into games, facing tougher competition, and logging over 126 innings, he posted a 14-8 record and a 4.06 ERA. The improvement was enough to catch the attention of the St. Louis Cardinals, who drafted him in the 5th round of the 2015 MLB draft. This time, Helsley didn't hesitate. He signed and began the journey he had been chasing since childhood. The Cardinals quickly realized they had found a force. His professional debut with the Johnson City Cardinals in 2015 showed promise, with a 2.01 ERA across 40 innings. In 2016, he broke through entirely, dominating with a 10-2 record and a 1.61 ERA for the Peoria Chiefs. That season earned him Midwest League All-Star honors and established him as one of the most promising young arms in the organization. In 2017, he climbed even higher, splitting the year between Palm Beach and Springfield. Wherever he pitched, success followed. He was named Florida State League Pitcher of the Year, an honor that cemented his status as a rising star in the Cardinals system. But the road wasn't perfectly smooth. The 2018 season tested him physically and mentally. After bouncing between Springfield and Memphis, shoulder fatigue halted his year in June. For a moment, the momentum that had carried him forward slowed. Still, the Cardinals showed faith, placing him on the 40-man roster that winter, a sign that they believed in what he could become. In 2019, Helsley returned with renewed determination. Starting the year in AAA Memphis, he soon received the call every minor leaguer waits for. On April 16th, he made his major league debut, delivering effective innings and even collecting a hit in his first big league at-bat. His rookie year had its ups and downs, including a stint on the injured list, But he finished the season strong and contributed effectively during the postseason, where he allowed no earned runs across multiple appearances. The 2020 season brought challenges beyond baseball when Helsley tested positive for COVID-19, limiting his performance in the shortened year. In 2021, injuries again interfered, this time to his knee and elbow, but his resilience never wavered. And in 2022, everything finally clicked. He emerged as one of the most dominant relief pitchers in baseball, dazzling hitters with overpowering velocity and elite command. A 5-1 record, a microscopic 0.73 ERA in the first half, and a surge of strikeouts earned him his first All-Star selection. In September, he delivered an immaculate inning, a rare and remarkable feat that highlighted just how electric his stuff had become. His season ended with a stellar 1.25 ERA, 19 saves, and nearly 100 strikeouts, a breakout year by every measure. The following seasons continued to showcase Helsley's value. Though injuries interrupted 2023, he bounced back in 2024 with one of the best performances of his career. His April dominance earned him NL Reliever of the Month, and by September, he had set a Cardinals record with his 49th save of the season. Finishing the year with a 2.04 ERA and 49 total saves, he was named the National League Reliever of the Year for the first time, a testament to his excellence and consistency. In 2025, he reached another milestone, recording his 100th career save in June. But baseball is a business, and even elite performance doesn't always guarantee permanence. On July 30, 2025, the Cardinals traded him to the New York Mets in exchange for 3 prospects. His time in New York was turbulent, an adjustment period filled with struggles, blown saves, and a ballooned ERA. But as always, he adapted. By September, he regained his rhythm, delivering 7 scoreless innings to close out his stint with the team. The next chapter arrived quickly. On December 1, 2025, Helsley signed a 2-year, $28 million contract with the Baltimore Orioles. The deal symbolized a fresh beginning and an opportunity to bring his late-inning dominance to a new city and a new clubhouse. Baltimore saw in him not just a power arm, but a leader, a competitor, and a veteran presence capable of anchoring the bullpen. Beyond his on-field achievements, Helsley's identity extends into his heritage and beliefs. He is a Christian, openly guided by faith, and he remains connected to the Cherokee Nation, of which he is a citizen. He speaks some of the Cherokee language and has used his platform to address issues important to Native communities. His criticism of the Braves' "Tomahawk Chop" chant during the 2019 postseason drew national attention and sparked discussions about cultural representation in sports. Despite the controversy, his comments were rooted in respect and a desire for understanding. At heart, Helsley remains grounded. He grew up rooting for the St. Louis Cardinals long before he ever wore the uniform. The arc of his journey, from hometown fan to all-star closer, reflects not just talent but persistence, humility, and a deep love for the game. Today, as he continues his career with Baltimore, he stands as a pitcher who has earned everything through endurance. From the quiet fields of Oklahoma to the roaring stadiums of Major League Baseball, Ryan Helsley has shaped a career defined by resilience, passion, and the steady belief that he could rise, no matter how long the climb. And with that, thanks for watching. Give us a like, share with friends, and please subscribe.